Wondering how to make money with Canva this year? I got you covered. One of the reasons that Canva is my favorite design tool is because there are so many different ways you can make money with it online. In today's video, I'm sharing my top 4. These 4 ways to make money with Canva can be great side hustle ideas or even can be used to make a full-time income depending on how much you want to put into it. And the best part is 3 out of 4 of these ideas can become completely passive, meaning that you only have to create your designs once and get them listed online, and then they sell on autopilot, making you sales without you ever having to do any more work to fill any orders. Now, that's my kind of online business setup. So enough talk, let's dive in. The first way we're going to talk about to make money online with Canva is by creating print-on-demand designs. Now, if you've never heard of print-on-demand, it's where you're going to be creating your own designs to put on physical products like t-shirts or sweatshirts or tote bags or mugs. There are so many different types of products you can sell with print-on-demand, and the great thing about it is that you're not having to actually create those products yourself. All you're in charge of is creating the actual design that goes on them, and then you're going to partner with a print-on-demand provider or company that's going to take your designs when you get orders and actually create the products for you and fill and ship them for you. No storing inventory on your part, no ordering materials or supplies. All you're literally doing is creating the designs and getting your online shop set up. This is why this one creates such great passive income potential, because once you have those designs created and set up on the products in your online shop, you don't have to do a single other thing to fill those orders. You're paying your print-on-demand provider for the base cost of the product, and you're keeping the rest of the profit. So you get to set your price points and determine how much extra you're going to make per sale, and that's the amount that you're going to keep. So the basic process for offering print-on-demand products is this. You're first going to decide what types of products you'd like to list and create the designs for those products on a software like Canva. Canva is a free and easy to use design tool that you can create your designs on. And what I love about Canva is they have a whole Elements library of millions of different graphic assets, icons, illustrations, photographs, really anything you might need to put together a design like this. It is completely free to use, but they also have a paid upgraded plan, which is Canva Pro, which gives you access to a few of the extra advanced features and some pro elements and fonts. I have a free 30-day trial linked in the description box below for Canva Pro, so if you'd like to try out Canva Pro free for 30 days to see if it might be the right fit for your business, then definitely click on that link when you're done watching here and give it a try. Now, if you're designing in Canva and you happen to not find really what you need as far as elements or icons or illustrations inside of Canva itself, you can always source these elements somewhere else on a third-party website like Creative Market or Creative Fabrica. There are several websites like this where you can purchase these types of elements and then bring them into Canva by uploading them and using them in your design inside of Canva. If you're wanting to use these in designs for print-on-demand products, you just want to make sure that you're purchasing them with the license that gives you the rights to do that. And if you're using elements within Canva itself, you'll want to read up on what you can do with Canva free elements as opposed to Canva Pro elements, as some of those are pro only, and there are different terms as far as what you can use each of those for. But once you're done creating your design on Canva, you'll want to go ahead and download your final file. Most times you'll want to do this as a transparent PNG file. Having a transparent background will ensure that you can then layer it on top of your product and not have a white square background beneath your design on top of your product itself. So your next step is going to be to determine which print-on-demand provider you want to partner with. There are a lot of great ones out there. Some of the most commonly used ones are Printify and Printful, but you can do a little bit of research to determine which is the best fit as far as what products they offer, what the base cost for those products is, what their shipping process and prices are, and any other factors that go into it that might help you figure out which one would be the best for you. I've personally used Printful before and I love it. I'll have that linked in the description box as well. And once you've chosen your print-on-demand provider, you're going to go ahead and sync it with your online shop. So that's another thing you'll need to decide is where you want to set up shop online. Do you want to have an Etsy shop where you're listing your products? Do you want to sell your products on your own e-commerce website, hosting it with a platform like Shopify? Again, so many options here, and you can research to figure out which would be the best. But once you know, you're going to go ahead and sync that with your print-on-demand account. So let's say you're using Printful as your POD provider and Etsy is your online shop. You're going to have those synced together so that when you get an order on Etsy, it's automatically going to transfer to your account with your print-on-demand provider so that they know you've gotten a sale and they'll go ahead and print and ship your order. So once you've gotten those synced together, then you're going to go in and actually upload your designs that you created in Canva and put them onto any of the products that you want. Could be a t-shirt, could be a tote bag. You decide what you want to sell and you create your listings from there by uploading those designs, placing them where you want them on the product, and going through their prompts to actually create the listings for those products. All right, before we move on to the next way to use Canva to make money online, these next 3 that I'm going to mention all fall within the category of digital products. If you think you might want to sell digital products online, but you're not really sure how to get started, or maybe you already have a digital products business and just have been confused about the tech side of it, then I have something for you that's going to be such a help. It's my free 45-minute long digital product powerhouse masterclass. This masterclass covers the 4 crucial steps you'll need to take to get your digital products business started and growing from day one and making major profit. This is the class I wish I had had when I first started. So if you're interested in selling digital products online, definitely click that link below when you're done watching this video to hop over and watch that. It's totally free and you can watch it on demand. All right, our next way to make money using Canva is by selling Canva templates. When you sell a template, you're basically creating something for someone else to use so they can skip a few steps and not have to create the thing they're wanting from scratch. A Canva template is a specific template that's created inside of Canva, and so your buyer is going to purchase that template from you, open it up in their own Canva account and edit it there. They can make any changes they want to it and then use it however they like from there. Canva templates have become super popular over the last few years as people have gotten to know more and more about Canva and have loved using it. And there are lots of different types of Canva templates you can sell, everything from templates for invitations to social media graphics to slide presentations and workbooks. You can even create templates for business or marketing materials. The sky really is the limit here, and there's definitely a market for all of these different types of templates, especially on platforms like Etsy. When you sell Canva templates, again, you have massive passive income potential because this is something you create once as a digital product, and you never have to lift another finger after you've got it listed to fill the orders. It's delivered automatically to your buyer as an instant download, and you can make sales on repeat without any more active work. So your first step in the process is going to be to determine what type of template you want to offer. I always recommend doing some product research on a platform like Etsy to see what's already selling and what's high in demand before you create anything to ensure and validate that what you're thinking of has potential to sell well. Then you're going to go ahead and create your template design inside of your Canva account, making sure that you're only using the free Canva elements and fonts. Canva does not allow you to use pro elements or fonts in templates to sell, and you don't want to use those anyway because if your buyer doesn't have a Canva Pro account, then they won't be able to edit it the way they want once they open it. Using only the free elements and fonts ensure that you're staying within the limits of what Canva allows, and also making sure that your buyer isn't going to be upset when they open it and then can't edit things. Now, once you're done creating your template, then you're going to click on Generate Template Link, and this is where Canva is going to actually generate a specific link for you that you can deliver to your buyer that allows them to make their own unique copy. So when they're opening it to edit, they're never actually touching your original, they're opening it in their own Canva account, and it's a unique copy that they can then edit for themselves. So once you've generated that template link, then you're going to create your actual deliverable. So you might be wondering, well, how does all of this work? What am I actually delivering to the buyer when they purchase this listing? They're only going to receive one file. It's a digital file. You can create it however you want. Most times people will create just one PDF file, and you can create this inside of Canva as well, but in a separate document. So open up a new project inside of Canva to create this document. You can put whatever you want on it. It's great to include business branding, maybe some instructions for editing the template well. But the key here is that you want to put some text in there that says, access your template here, or something similar. You'll highlight that, click on the link box, and then you can paste that template link that you copied from before to embed that link in your text. So when your buyer opens up that PDF document, they'll be able to actually click on that link, and that's what's going to prompt them to make their own copy and start editing. And once you've got your deliverable created, you've got your final template created, then you'll want to create your shop, whether it's on Etsy or in your own shop using a platform like Shopify, and get your products listed and up for sale. Now, if you know you're interested in selling Canva templates, but you're a little bit intimidated and don't quite know where to start, I've got just the thing for you. It's a free Canva template bundle that you can use with full commercial rights to sell as your own digital product. The bundle comes with 6 different Canva templates that you can use to make your own, to sell as your own product, and get your digital product business going. I know how hard it can be in the beginning to feel like you just don't know where to start, so I wanted to give you a head start and a resource that you can actually use right from day one to get some listings up quickly. So feel free to click that link in the description box below to grab that free Canva template set, make it your own, and sell it as your own product. Okay, moving on to our next way to make money using Canva, and this is by selling printables. Printables are digital products that can be purchased, instantly printed out, and used by the buyer. Selling printables is great for you as the seller because it's a final file that you've already created, you've listed. There's no editing needed on your end, end after the transaction goes through. Again, major potential for passive income here. There are lots of different types of printables you can offer, everything from printable wall art to ebooks or instructional guides to planning worksheets. The first step in the process here is to do a little bit of market research again to determine what's already out there, what's high in demand in the market, and decide on the type of printable you want to offer. Then you're going to create that printable in Canva. Most things you can create in Canva, like we've talked about before. And once you're done, you're going to download your project in the final file type that you want. If it's printable wall art, you might want to offer it as a JPEG or a PNG. If it's an ebook, you might want to download it as a PDF file. So you'll want to do a little bit of research ahead of time to know what the common file types and sizing are for the type of product you're wanting to offer. Quick note here for printables specifically is resolution. You want to make sure that when your file is printed out by the buyer, it doesn't appear blurry or grainy or pixelated, which means it needs to have high enough resolution before you download the final file. On Canva, if you have Canva Pro, you can use the size and quality sliders to go all the way to the right to increase the size and resolution. You want to have a minimum of 300 dpi. Now, if you don't have Canva Pro, you won't have access to those size and quality sliders, but there are a few third-party converter websites that you can use to upload your final file and convert it, change the resolution, and get it to be what you need it to be. Then once you have it finalized and created, your next step is to list it in your shop, whether it's Etsy or Shopify, whoever you're using for your e-commerce platform. And you want to use really high-quality mock-up images to get your listings converting regularly. Mock-ups are images that you can use for files that you're selling online. These are products that you may not have actually printed out yourself. It's just a digital file, but you want to give some aspirational images to the buyer to help them imagine what this actually might look like on their wall or however they're going to use it. So you can find these types of mock-up images to upload your design onto on Canva or on a third-party website like Creative Fabrica or Creative Market. You'll want to just take your design, drag it onto the mock-up, and use those beautiful mock-ups as your listing images in your shop. So once you've got your listings up, then your buyer's going to purchase, download the final files, and print out and use how they want. Now, quick note here, if you're offering wall art, you do want to do a little bit of research within your niche that you're thinking of to see what sizes other sellers are including in their listings. Many times you'll see sellers listing bundles that include lots of different sizes, so the buyer has the choice between which size they'd like to print and use. You can easily see this if you do a quick search on Etsy for the type of art that you're thinking of and looking in the product description of some of the best-selling listings. And our next way to make money using Canva is by offering design services. Now, this one's a little bit more active as opposed to the passive income ideas that we've been talking about, because it does require a little bit more active work on your part to provide these custom services to your clients. But because it's more customized and a little bit more active, a lot of times you can charge a higher price point for these types of services, meaning that your ceiling is a good bit higher in terms of profit you can make from this. This is sort of a mix between a service-based business and a product-based business because it has a little bit of both. So your clients are going to be hiring you for design services, which could be anything from business branding design to creating website design assets that they can use to creating social media designs. But regardless of what you're creating for them, you're going to be communicating back and forth with your client to determine exactly what they need and the scope of the project. Most of these types of designs, again, can be created using Canva, but you can use other design softwares as well if you find that Canva is not the best fit for what you want to create. But once you find the right design tool, you're going to go ahead and create it in there, download the final files, and deliver them to your client. Now, you might be asking, where do I even find clients for services like this? A great place to start is to offer your services on freelance websites like Upwork and Fiverr. A lot of people go to those websites to find freelancers that do these types of design services. Or you can find potential clients that would seem like a good fit on social media and then reach out to them directly on social media or find their email and reach out to them that way. Maybe even offering a discount for the first time so that they can work with you and get a feel for if they would like to continue working with you in the long run. Again, a more active and customized service resulting in a digital product, not as much passive income potential, but definitely a lot of potential for a higher price point and higher profit. So I hope one of those 4 ideas for making money with Canva this year sparks some inspiration for you. And don't forget to click the link below to hop over and watch my Digital Product Powerhouse Masterclass. It's going to give you everything you need to know for starting and scaling your digital product business from day one. And don't forget to click the link below for your free Canva template set as well to give you a head start if you're interested in offering Canva templates. Happy selling, friend!